Hello, fellow traders. It's Nutty Bar, and this is kind of a odd time for me to be doing an update, but I'm way overdue of giving you guys a recap on how things have been going, and we have quite a bit to cover. So buckle in. We're also going to be doing a payout request with Tradify live on this video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, we just have a lot to get into, and I do apologize. I apologize for not doing my recaps. I don't like when I don't do recaps at the end of every day, and it's just been a little bit crazy here in Florida. We have family here in Florida staying here at the house at the moment, and it just seems like there's so much going on. We're doing things. I end stream, and then we have family stuff planned. So it just seems like I haven't been able to find the time to do the recaps, and it's just kind of gotten out of hand. So this is actually Thursday morning. It's like 8:41 in the morning, and I'm doing a recap to recap the last 3 days that I've missed. And I'm going to try to just catch you guys all up on where we're at, what has happened the last 3 days, and just, yeah, keep you guys up to date. So let's first talk about Apex accounts. That shouldn't take as long. Basically, these Apex accounts, these 650K Apex accounts, because of the 30% consistency rule, we had one day where we had a really big day, like a $2,200 in profit. So because of that, we need to get these accounts up to a $9,000 profit threshold. So right now, we're about $1,200-$1,300 away from that. I'm very happy with how those accounts are going. I'm going to try to just, take it slow and push them across the finish line. I'm hoping to do it here in the month of February, but I'm not going to try not to put too much pressure on myself on those accounts. Okay, that basically sums it up. Basically, yesterday we had like a $300 profit day on these accounts. The day before that, we had like a $100 profit on those accounts. And the day before that actually was on Monday, where there were rhythmic issues, and we had like $100 loss on each account. But because of the rhythmic issues, Apex reset the accounts. So basically, Monday was like it never happened. So that's where we're at on the Apex accounts. Now, this is where it gets a little bit crazy, is the Tradify account. So the Tradify accounts, on Tuesday, we were about $600 to $700 away from being able to request a payout on all 5 of these accounts. And I decided that, and I don't know if maybe this was a bad decision. I'm not going to second guess it. I decided, you know what, I'm going to split out my accounts, because as we get closer to that payout threshold, it's more pressure, and I started to feel myself just, it's just that pressure, and I started to definitely feel it trading all 5 accounts. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to break out. I'm going to trade one account at a time. Instead of all 5 copy trading all 5 at a time, I'm going to do one at a time, and I'm going to go a little bit bigger size. And my goal was basically to push them across the profit threshold, and so we can get a payout. That's what I did. It is what it is. There were definitely mistakes were made, but we did, it was kind of weird. The first 3 accounts that I traded went so well. Oh, it was like so easy. I got in, we hit our profit target, and the first 3 accounts, we just boom, pushed them across the profit threshold, and a payout was locked in on the first 3 accounts that I traded individually. Seemed like, oh, this is too easy. Well, so the next account, did not go as well. We took a loss. I think we took 3 losses in a row, and we hit the daily loss limit. And then this account, we ended up taking a smaller loss on the day. You know what's easier for me? Let me just show you the dashboard from Tradify. It's easier to explain this way. Hang on. Okay, so this is my Tradify dashboard. We'll come back to this when we request our payouts, but this is just easier to explain for you guys. So this account here on Tuesday, we took a $1,300 loss on this account. So obviously we didn't get it pushed across the profit threshold, and at that point, I kind of knew that we're probably not going to get this account to that payout, this payout period. So then the next day, I go aggressive, very aggressive on my trade, and just immediately got hit. I think I went in with 3 minis. Probably not smart. I was trying to just get it back and either give myself a chance for a payout this window, or we're going to have to grind our way back. So basically, yeah, we hit the daily loss limit on this account then on Wednesday, but then today we have made 1900 on it. And my theory, my plan is I'm going to be aggressive. I am going to be super aggressive on these accounts, and we're either going to get these accounts back to a basically so that they're in at the same balance as our other accounts once we get a payout, which means let me just here, I can just show kind of what I'm talking about. So basically these accounts are at $159,200. So once I request a payout, that's going to a $3,000 payout is going to bring the balance on these accounts down to $156,200. So my goal is to get this account and get those account balances back up close to or similar to the balance once I get a payout. Then I can just copy trade all of them again, and hopefully we can salvage these 2 accounts. It's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle, but that's kind of my plan, to salvage these accounts that are now in drawdown. I mean, it's going to be difficult. I'm just not going to waste my time to trade them again for another 2 months. We're either going to basically, in order to stay within the consistency rule, I'm looking for like $1,800 to $1,900 in profit, and that's what we got today. That's what you see here at 1900. We stopped for the day. Now moving on to the next account. So this account, again, this is the one I was talking about. This account, we hit the max loss on Tuesday. Then yesterday we made 1900 on it. Again, the same strategy, or not strategy, but the same plan is to be super aggressive on these accounts. And we were actually almost there, and then we hit the max loss limit on that account today. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm going to continue to be super aggressive on these 2 Tradify accounts. Those are basically, it's this account here and this account right here. Obviously, the balance here is not updated yet because it's just not, it won't update until the end of the day. But that's where we're at on the Tradify accounts. We have 2 accounts that we're struggling. It's going to be difficult to save them. We're going to try our best. We have 3 accounts that we got across the profit threshold. We'll be requesting right now a $3,000 payout on each account. So let's just do that right now. All right, we're going to go to my account, payout request. And we are going to select the account. We are going to select the amount. And we're going to hit request payout. It's that easy. Now we're going to select the next account. We're going to select $3,000 on this account. We're going to select request payout. And we're going to do it on the final account as well. Boom, bada boom, request payout. And there you go. So that was at 8:50 on Thursday. So February 13th at 8:50 in the morning, we requested this payout, and I will update on stream, and I'll update you guys tomorrow, or maybe at the end of today if I remember and have time to do a recap. I will recap when these payouts get approved, and we'll go from there. As you can see, I did already take $6,000 in payouts from Tradify back when I was testing out Tradify, and before, basically, if I promote a prop firm, I always want to be able to try them out, get a payout if possible, before I promote them. So that's what this was. We got a $6,000 payout, $3,000 on November 18th, and on December 4th we got $3,000 as well. So hopefully we can start to continue this. So one thing with Tradify, also, if you want to support me, my code for Tradify right now is NBT, will always be NBT. And right now, Tradify is offering a 30% discount across the board on all of their plans. They have straight to funded. They have also, you can just see here, if you go to pricing, they have a straight to sim funded. This is by far the most expensive version. They have a growth account, which the growth account is end of day drawdown. And then the advanced account is the intraday drawdown, but then obviously they're a lot less expensive. So those are the three options. And right now they're offering 30% sale. And if you want to support the channel, use my code NBT. I do appreciate it. Thank you everyone for supporting me on my journey. It really does help. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. And I think that's it. We will keep you guys informed on when the payouts get approved. And then hopefully we can recover these two accounts. Let's actually go back and you can just kind of see. So this account here, we need about one more day of $1,000 profit, and then we'll be back to the same balance as these accounts once they get approved. And this account's going to be the one that's going to be difficult to recover from. This one here, we have $2,800 in drawdown left, and we basically need about, $3,500 that we will need to make in order to bring that account kind of back to where it needs to be. So it is what it is. If we lose two accounts, we're going to trade with the three we have remaining. I'm not going to buy more for now. Trying to keep my costs down a little bit. Obviously, $9,000 payout, that will be a big boost. That will really help. And then obviously my focus is going to be trading these Apex 150K accounts. When I get close to like $400 in profit remaining to get to that payout, maybe even, $600, that is when I will probably break these out and trade them individually. And I think it's smart as you get really close, at least for me, like I can tell a difference mentally and I start to really not trade as well when I get really close to that profit threshold. And I just switch to one account at a time in case I start doing some dumb things like I did on the Tradify account. So hopefully that won't happen, but we have to protect ourselves from ourselves, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's it, folks. Appreciate everything. Take care, and God bless.